Hey guys, Deluluma here, and welcome back to my Sims Medieval Let's Play. Last time we left off, we had gone ahead and made the clinic, so I want to go ahead and focus on a quest that'll allow us to play with the physician. So we are going to be doing fur. A colony of dire chinchillas has taken up residence in the forest outside of town. Dire chinchillas were known for their intense ferocity, as well as their incredibly soft, velvety fur. Either way, it meant somebody would be killing a lot of chinchillas, and we actually have to go ahead and go with fur protest. Yes, a dire chinchilla would attack you in the throat given the chance, and yes, they would usually track your scent back to your home and kill your family, but that didn't give the people of Tyria the right to kill the poor little critters. And this will improve our security as well as our culture, so let's go ahead and get into it with our lovely physician here. Let's actually go ahead and check out our house. Oh wait, I should read these. I almost always miss these in the beginning because I don't read them and I'm like looking at the house. So a group of hunters have arrived in town to destroy small animals in the forest. They claim it was some kind of mission that was for the greater good. They worried that the animals had blood madness and enjoyed eating children. These poor animals were barely larger than a plague rat. Bloodletter Liana could not abide their slaughter. She would have to take action. Ooh. Oh no, she's entitled. This place needs to be classed up. So she is not into her home. Oh my goodness, her home is pretty simple, honestly. Does she have an upstairs? Am I just not seeing it? Oh, she does have an upstairs. Okay. So she's got a pretty simple home. I think the very first thing I'm going to do is edit this bed just because the beds, when they're not comfortable for them, is such a mess. All right, so she's got a better bed, which is exactly what I needed. She's so upsetty spaghetti already. But we're being told the hunters are forming a party near the forest before their hunt, and I would love to help with that. Unfortunately, we need to go ahead and take care of our needs a little bit. So let's figure out where her fire is. Cool, let's go ahead and make some food. Come on, girl. I know you're unhappy, but we'll be a little bit happier if we're hungry. Although I'm going to feed her gruel, so she may hate us more. We'll see how that goes for her. She's so pretty, though. I love her. 10 out of 10. Okay, she at least likes her bedroom. That's good. She thinks it's well decorated, so this bed was a good choice. Not only is it going to help her sleep better, but it makes her a little bit happier. Things won't be perfect for her, but, you know, she'll get through it. I believe in her. Oh, I didn't know that if you scroll here, you can learn new things. So physicians are the first, last, and only line of defense against disease and infection. Dedicated to the pursuit of science and the advancement of medicine, the health of the kingdom is in their hands. So her level 1 benefits: she can gather various herbs, can diagnose Sims, treat their wounds, and cure sickness. She can craft salves, tonics, and other potions at the crafting table. Very nice. We're going to need that for sure. We'll just set it to household. She doesn't have anyone in her household yet, but I have a feeling that if anyone gets married, it'll probably be her. But let's go ahead and make our way to the forest, and I will collect anything I see along the way because she is broke as a joke. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize, but she actually has like a little garden outside of her home. That is so cute. Let's go ahead and discover all of these real quick. Even the little statue and everything. Oh, I love it. I guess it's not a statue. It's more of like a fountain, but whatever. Oh, she's discovered Valor Root. So this is going to have to be the medicinal herbs, I would imagine. She's also got wildflowers, which is perfect. We're definitely going to need that, and some belladonna. Ooh, I don't even know what that is. Eaglewood as well. Nice. Maybe it'll tell us like a description of these items. Oh my gosh, where's my screen going? This herb's healing properties are used in all manner of curative medicines. It's quite common and can be found in open, sunny areas. Ooh, and then a blood red moss which grows around the base of other herbs. Okay, so it looks like Valor Root is the only medicinal one we have so far, but we will see because we still have the Eaglewood and I believe the belladonna, if I haven't read that already. All right, so belladonna, an extremely toxic herb when prepared incorrectly. It is favored by spies the world round. It tends to grow near rocks and boulders, which holds the sun heat into the evening. Ooh, and then Eaglewood, a common plant used in many magical concoctions. Nice. Go ahead and also collect these wildflowers. She'll be a lot happier too because we can go ahead and have like seed porridge now instead of gruel. She is pretty upset that she had to go ahead and eat some gruel, which, like, I understand. I'm not too happy when I have to have some bland grits. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Ooh, she does have her daily tasks, so she needs to medicate 2 people on the operating table. I must see to the patients at my clinic, especially the 2 that scheduled their appointment for today. I will do my best to cure their sickness. And then craft and deliver 2 citrus infusions. Oh, where would I get a citrus infusion? I wonder if I'm able to tell. So let's go ahead and go home real quick because we don't want her to fail her tasks. We have plenty of time to go to the forest. The dire chinchillas can wait, honestly. All right, let's see. This is a bookshelf, so that's definitely not what we need. Maybe we can research. I should probably also just look this up, honestly. Okay, so she's going to need a citrus fruit for the citrus infusion. I'm not sure if that's something she has to discover as far as making it. We could check here, though, because this says craft an item, but we'll let her research and see what happens from that. I will also go ahead and check out, like, the village store. I wonder if I can send this guy. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, so she is able to make it if she can get the citrus fruit. She can also make a weak curative tonic as well as weak health salve. So while we're here, let's go ahead and treat Sim for sickness, I suppose. Wouldn't we need like a medication though? We'll go ahead and make a curative tonic just to double check really quick. It's always so interesting when we get on like a new hero or character, whatever you want to call them, and we like have to figure out everything. Oh my gosh, I love this little setup for her. This is so cute. Ooh, I would love something like this in The Sims 4 for my medieval save. This would be fun. I don't know what we would make this into, but I'm sure we could make this into like a functional item somehow. I wish I had like the know-how to make things like that. I can do like simple recolors and stuff, but I am not cool enough to figure out like modding or creating a new mesh or anything like that, so bummer. And she has successfully made it, so let's go ahead and treat Sim for sickness and see what happens. All right, Forrester Glib, I got you, my guy. Come on in. The doctor is here. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. This looks like a torture chamber, not like a thing to heal. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta read these real quick. Okay, so this is his blood level. And then leeches. What would I want leeches for? Drain Sim. I don't have any leeches. Alrighty, well, we need leeches. Go ahead and discharge Sim. We can't help you. Hates people. Misanthropes just plain hate people, especially simulated people. And even more so after being forced to listen to their inane chatter about their silly little simulated lives. Girl, it's so funny to like give the Sims like an opposing fatal flaw to like their job. I absolutely love it. I think it's hilarious to like watch her be a physician while hating Sims. Oh, we found something new, a lord leaf. All right, let's see what that actually is. That sounds cool though, a lord leaf. So it is formerly known as Kingsfoil. This majestic herb was forced to abdicate its throne after the Great Wildflower Uprising of 1142. It is always found growing near water, usually along streams and rivers. That is like the silliest description ever. I absolutely love it. I still haven't found any leeches. Oh, here they are. Yes, we found some leeches, guys. Yes. Ooh, and she got 8 of them. Very nice. Got blood. And she also found some pond scum. If you don't like pond scum, well then you're just pond scum. Yeah, take that. What? Fortunately, she gets quite a few leeches from this, which is very nice. I was worried that this was something we were going to have to spend a lot of time doing, but it looks like we can just collect a couple of these. Hopefully they don't cause any problems in our pockets. All right, we are in food, and I am not seeing any citrus. Oh, here we go, citrus fruit. All right, let's go ahead and add to cart, and we're literally going to buy all of them because I need to make several cures. Oh my goodness, can't talk. And then we also have some stuff I can sell. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the blood moss. When did we get toads? Hello. I'll go ahead and keep the toads because I don't know if they're important. Among experts, it continues to be hotly debated as to whether this plant is really a grass or a weed. It always grows among the roots of other herbs. Herbalists tend to pull it out whenever they see it to help more valuable herbs grow. Okay, we'll hold on to the grassweed for now. The wildflowers can go. I don't want to get rid of everything. Actually, you know what? I'll keep the pond scum because I don't know if we need it. So she's going to make a little bit of money. That's fine. Go ahead and sell the items. But I will go ahead and have her go home. I think these citrus infusions might be the only ones we're able to do today, but we shall see because it's already getting late in the day. She's hungry. She's getting tired. So I fear that the medicating one is just going to be a fail today. All right, so I did figure it out. You had to make 2 of the tonics before you got the option to deliver them to the pirate. So she is making her way over there now. I'm pretty sure we're still failing on the medicating 2 people, but whatever. As long as we get one of them done. Oh, and we got paid. Very nice. So her focus is a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the location. Hopefully things work out well for her. Hey there, Cupcake. You come out here to cheer us up? No. Let's go ahead and discuss the hunt with him. These must be the men hunting in our forest. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, I don't know why I thought that said Lothario. It says leader. I don't know what in the dyslexia that was. Interested, are you? Turns out this here forest has a nasty gang of dire chinchillas moving into it. Ever heard of the little beast? They were a real nuisance in the days of old and have recently started showing themselves again. We never even seen them ourselves. Dire chinchillas? Those sound adorable. Maybe I can scare the little cuties off before these hunters hack them to pieces. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can scare the chinchillas. I already know this isn't going to work well for her, but like, we'll let her try. By the Watcher, these chinchillas are most dire. Oh, they're so cute though. Well now, this little lady looks like she's seen a ghost. Leave the forest to us hunters, please. These oafs have no clue what they're up against. They know not the horrors that await them in the forest. They're clearly going to ignore me, so I need to find someone they will listen to. So she has new tasks today. Craft and deliver a weak health salve. That's gonna be easy. Perfect. And then pay taxes, even easier, but I'm broke, so that's rude. Oh, we need blood moss. Okay, let's go to our garden then, and we can go ahead and get some. Oh my gosh, I'm like trapped in my house. I hate this so much that it just like blocks you in the house like that. Go ahead and collect all of this. Hopefully we get some blood moss from this today. We did yesterday, so we should be good. All right, now we can go ahead and make the weak health salve. I think I am going to hold on to these things here. I haven't seen anything. Can you get out of my way, Caretaker Lewis? You're in my way. At least they're smart enough to get out of their way, and she's smart enough to not cancel her interaction that I had her do. I do really like that quality in The Sims Medieval. I feel like a lot of the Sims games are lacking in that quality, so it makes me happy, you know? And then for her main quest, she needs to discuss newcomers with the town crier Eustace. The town crier has the pulse of the city. Perhaps he can suggest someone the hunters will listen to. We should also check the village shop to make sure we have everything that we need, because that would suck if we, like, didn't have enough items. Okay, who do we deliver the weak health salve to? It's not telling me. Oh, to you, right here. Perfect. A well-crafted salve is always appreciated. I received 40 gold for my work. A fair price. Ayy, getting some money back. All right, let's go ahead and discuss the newcomers with her. Maybe we can try treating some Sims and seeing if we can make some money that way and just kind of learning what she's capable of. Oh, he's in the tavern. How cute. Is Dorian here? No, it doesn't look like Dorian is here. Bummer. Well, besides that group in the forest, there was another hunter who came to the town spouting some nonsense about super rodents in the forest or something. He was at the throne room last I heard. All right, let's go ahead and go to the village shop since we're actually right by it. As Liana picked her way past the village market stalls, she stumbled upon a curious and suspicious cavalcade of traveling minstrels. A sprightly clothed jester skipped forward and offered to sell Bloodletter Liana a tangled sprig of fragrant, refreshing mystery herbs. Why not? The band of entertainers seemed harmless enough, and they certainly knew how to have fun. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to take a little nibble of the foreign herbs. What could happen? Walk away. Bloodletter Liana wouldn't be fooled by the bright colors, hypnotic music, and laughter. These traveling con artists and thieves were after one thing: gold simoles. Every offer was surely a scam. I think she would walk away because she doesn't like people. Without even slightly acknowledging the existence of the colorful stranger, Bloodletter Liana kept walking steadfastly on her mission, immune to the distractions and interruptions of everyday people in normal life. All right, now I just need to find this hunter, and he is fortunately right here. Let's go ahead and discuss the dire chinchillas with him. Oh my goodness, it's Gilda. I'm so glad we did the quest to get her fatal flaw taken away because I was struggling so hard with Insomniac. I really hope Misanthrope isn't really bad, but honestly, most of the fatal flaws have been more amusing than difficult. But oh my gosh, once we got to Gilda, I was fighting for my life. Oh, he looks like the Witcher guy. Oh, he turned like right as I was trying to look at him. But yeah, he looks like the Witcher guy. That's kind of cute. What? You've seen them? The beasts of Birdley? The terrors of Tredony? The dire chinchillas? How are you still standing if you saw them with your own eyes? And dear girl, I can barely stop shaking when discussing them. Get this old man some booze quickly. All right, let's go ahead and find this man some booze. Serve drink to Elder Hunter Mord from a cask. Oh no, I think I made this private. We'll see if we can get up there, but that's gonna be funny if we're not able to. Oh good, and she can get up here. I did not make this private. Let's go ahead and make some Bloody Moss Mary. Why don't you also get a drink, girl? Because you're just having quite the day. You're just having to talk to everybody when you don't even want to. Ah, that's perfect, my girl. Why are you so interested in those devilish balls of fur anyway? Dire chinchillas have moved into the forest near the town. I just don't want any of the townspeople to get hurt. Dire chinchillas have moved into the forest near the town. I don't want the cute little chinchillas to get hurt. Okay, so it wouldn't be the people. She cares more about animals, I would feel. You're worried about the creatures? Do you have the madness disease? I can guarantee that pack of babies calling themselves Hunter pose no threat to them. Dire chinchillas only leave once they've had their fill of meat. Believe me, I know. Their fill of meat, huh? Perhaps I can find a way to feed the chinchillas to get them to leave our town unharmed. How should Bloodletter Liana feed the chinchillas? I bet I could cook enough meat to fulfill their ravenous appetites. I know the perfect snack for the dire chinchillas. Those hunters, of course. Sending those hunters into the forest will be like killing two birds with one stone. I need to ensure that the chinchillas will find them savory enough, and I have just the idea how. Ooh, so what should I make to satiate the chinchillas? Discuss the chinchilla's favorite meats with the elder hunter. Oh my goodness, we're going broke. This is what I get for buying a really nice bed. I should have been seeing if we can go ahead and treat Sims in the office, I guess. What else would I call it? Their favorite meat. That'd be you and me, girly. In lieu of fresh towny meat, they'd probably fancy a juicy boar. Ooh, so we're gonna have to make one boar stew and a large portion, but let's go ahead and actually feed ourselves because we are starving. Oh my gosh, Lady Amelia, hello, my gorgeous queen. All right, I'm pretty sure she can't hunt a boar, so we're gonna have to make our way to the village shop, and then I think that'll pretty much wrap up the night for us because it's already 1 in the morning. Right, so I will meet you guys back in the morning if nothing interesting happens on the way to the village shop. While ambling down the crowded streets, Bloodletter Liana saw a great throng of people ahead. Approaching to investigate, she saw a strange small man hawking potions, calling out to the streets. Turtle's amazing potions, limited supply, feel the power of the Watcher in every step. Bloodletter Liana pondered if getting a magical potion from a mysterious man named Turtle was a good idea. Well, I simply can't afford it. I would literally leave ourselves with 13 simoles, so we're gonna keep on walking. Bloodletter Liana continued on her way, content that she made the right choice avoiding the little man named Turtle. What a name. Oh, we're gonna need to craft and deliver 2 citrus infusions, as well as give first aid to 2 people. Delivering first aid to a cross-section of the kingdom should help stave off potential sickness. I don't think that one's too hard to do as long as the focus is okay, but the citrus infusions do take a minute to make, so we'll probably start with that as our daily task. And then I wanted to actually see if she can treat people and make money here because we're broke. We're so broke. Ooh, and we just reached level 2, so she can gather various herbs, can diagnose Sims and treat their wounds, and cure sickness. She can craft salves, tonics, and other potions at the crafting table. Slightly higher chance for more effective treatments. And she did also fail on making one of her citrus treatments, so we will have to head back to the store. But we need to head back to the store anyways because I was supposed to buy cabbage and onion for the large portion of the stew, and I only bought like 1 boar meat, so that was a mistake. Oh my goodness, and another one of these. We can't afford it anyways, but I'll go ahead and read it. Liana rounded a corner in a busy village and almost ran over a young halfling wearing a moth-eaten and uncharacteristically grubby coat. The hustling little hobby hastily extracted a beautiful loot from behind his back. He drew near Bloodletter Liana and whispered, "Like new, half price. What do you say?" "Absolutely not, because we're broke." Oh my goodness. Bloodletter Liana obligingly looked over the loot and then gently handed it back to the homely half-pint. "Why not play this beautiful little loot in the square and earn some money, eh?" she counseled. The grubby little hobby stared back grimly, then grunted in disapproval. It stuck out its vile little tongue, and after aiming a spiteful glare Liana's way, scampered off into the dusty village streets. You'll have to live, and we're going to have to go ahead and apply first aid here because we're running out of time for that one. Oh, I forgot to buy citrus fruits. Did you just throw leeches all over her face? Ew! All right, well, the first aid one, fortunately, was very easy. I have to go back and get my citrus fruits because I was a dork. All right, I'm just gonna have to sell some of our items because we're so broke, it sucks. Fortunately, she's been gathering quite a bit, so we should be okay, but that brings us up to 605 simoles, which is definitely what we needed. Yes, and she successfully did it, so let's go ahead and deliver those infusions, and then... Oh, you know what? Actually, before we go and leave, let's go ahead and make that large portion of bear stew or boar stew or whatever it was. Will this really tempt the chinchillas? I should check with Elder Hunter Mord to make sure this will cut it. No, this will never do. It doesn't smell human enough. Perhaps if you infused it with some essence of human, they'd fall for it. I've got a plan for that. Okay, let's go ahead and infuse with human essence. I'm not sure what that means. Whoa! Ew, did he spit on us? Sorry about the lack of warning there, kid. Get enough human essence in that stew and I think it will smell like a human in no time. Infuse with the human essence 5 times from anyone. Okay, well there's definitely a ton of Sims in here, so let's go ahead and just get to bothering them. I'm gonna need y'all to spit on me, apparently. This truly rates as one of the worst days of all time. All this essence is really making the boar stew smell human enough, though. Time to deal with the hunters. Let's go ahead and give them the boar stew. For us, you shouldn't have. Sweet thing. Wow, this smells great. Tastes great, too. It's good you caught us. We were just about to head out to slay those nasty creatures. Toodles. Toodaloo to you, dude. Time to scout for chinchillas once more. The hunters had met a fitting end, and the chinchillas were nowhere to be found. A success had occurred. Bloodletter Liana let out a relieved sigh. The dire chinchillas have eaten their fill, and we're moving on to new hunting grounds. Tyria was safe for now. The creatures would be safe, and no one important got hurt. Nice. And we reached level 3, so we will be able to have a moderately higher chance for more effective treatments. But I am going to go ahead and call the episode here. Honestly, been a ton of fun getting through this, and I'm happy to see that some of you are starting to trickle in and watch the series. I honestly don't really expect people to show up right away because that just like makes no sense, because like so many series start and they're like 2-3 episodes, so I honestly am pretty happy that you guys are already trickling in as we're barely getting to like part 6, I believe. So anywho's, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy to have you here, and I hope to catch you in the next one.